All right, so welcome back, everyone. We're diving into something pretty interesting today.
Oh yeah, this one's it's a unique one.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video, and the title is in French.
Okay.
It's called Il ne faut ex jamais tout dire.
Hmm.
And that translates to you should never tell everything.
Ooh, I like
Right.
that.
The creator is pas votre frère, which means not your brother. And he's got some pretty strong opinions about success and really what it takes to feel fulfilled.
Interesting.
It kind of flips this idea on its head. You know that pressure, like you have to get everyone on board with your goals? He's
Yeah.
saying, forget that.
Really? Huh.
And I think a lot of people might find that really liberating.
I bet. So what's his reasoning?
Well, he talks about this thing called assignation.
Assignation. What's that?
Yes, like it's like a purpose, a unique purpose that's given to you by, well, a higher power. It's
Mm.
kind of like your true north, you know?
Hmm. So like destiny, is that what he's saying?
Not exactly. It's less about a fixed path and more about aligning yourself with this deeper meaning.
Okay, so how do you figure out what your assignation is? Do you meditate, read tea leaves?
He doesn't really give us step by step, but he stresses self-reflection and really getting to know your values.
Makes sense. Know thyself.
Exactly. So once you're aligned with your assignation, he talks about finding your brothers.
Brothers. Is this a religious thing?
No, no. He's not talking about actual brothers. It's more a metaphor for the few people who will really champion you.
Okay. So, like, your support system.
Yes, but a very select group. These are the folks who believe in your potential even when you doubt yourself.
Like that. So, how do you find these people?
Yeah, well, that's where it gets even more interesting.
How so?
He suggests they might not be the people you'd expect, not necessarily family or friends, maybe not even people you're super close to.
Oh, interesting.
He's really challenging the idea of where we find support. It could be a mentor you meet through work, a friend of a friend, somebody you connect with online. He's basically saying, look beyond your usual circles.
Expand your horizons. I like that. So,
Yeah.
you've got your purpose and your people. What's next?
Now, this is where it gets kind of controversial.
Oh, how so?
He talks about embracing criticism,
Hmm.
like really embracing it. He even suggests that being disliked or insulted could be a sign you're on the right track.
Whoa, hold on. Isn't all criticism bad?
Not necessarily, he says. Look at history, he says. Think about figures like Jesus, Prophet Muhammad, Bill Clinton, Obama, even Putin. They were all criticized, even hated by some.
True. Very true.
His point is, if you're making waves, if you're truly living your assignation, you're going to ruffle some feathers.
You're not going to please everyone.
Exactly. But, and this is key, you have to be able to filter the noise.
Right. How do you do that?
It's about being able to detach from your ego and asking yourself, is this criticism valid? Can I learn from it?
Yeah.
Or is it just negativity for negativity's sake?
So, it's about being able to step back and analyze the feedback objectively. See if it has merit.
Precisely. And that takes practice.
It does. So what else does this guy talk about?
Something really practical. Financial independence.
Oh, okay.
He's a big advocate for securing your own income, and he suggests diversifying too, so you're not relying on one source.
That's always good advice. Multiple streams of income, right?
Yeah, that's the idea. He's all about having the freedom to pursue your assignation without being held back by money worries.
It makes sense. Removes a huge potential obstacle.
Right. Then there's this other idea that I found super interesting. It's about being subtle and mysterious.
Subtle and mysterious. What's that all about?
It's almost counterintuitive in today's world, right?
Yeah.
Where everyone's shouting their story from the rooftops.
True. So what's he suggesting? Live like a hermit?
Not quite. He's not saying be secretive or deceptive.
Okay, good. So what is he saying?
It's about being intentional about what you share and with whom. It's about focusing on your actions rather than chasing external validation.
So instead of talking about it, just do it.
That's a good way to put it. It's about maintaining a sense of control and purpose in how you present yourself.
I see. So putting it all together, we've got finding your tribe, understanding your purpose, embracing criticism, and building a life that's truly yours.
Yeah, all pretty big stuff.
It is. And it all comes back to that initial idea not needing everyone's approval, just focusing on what truly matters.
Right. It's a different way of thinking about success, that's for sure.
It really is.
So as we wrap up, I keep thinking, if we can apply this idea of selectivity to our relationships, can we do the same with other things?
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, what information do we choose to consume?
Hmm.
What opportunities do we pursue? Where do we invest our time and energy?
Wow. That's a powerful question.
It is, isn't it? Something to think about.
Definitely. I like it.
All right, well, that's our deep dive for today. Hope you all enjoyed it.
Until next time.
Take care, everyone.